Hey guys, welcome back, it's Ed here. I've got a few things planned for today, but first up you'll notice I'm still using the default texture pack, and that's because LB photorealism has not been updated for 1.3 yet, and in all honesty, I've just got so much more used to the default texture pack again that I'm thinking I might just go back to it. Or possibly use something like Faithful, but then other people use that, so I don't know. I'm just gonna stick with the hell. I think people have been. This is an example of one of the graphical glitches that people have been having with 1.3. Anyway, yeah. So I might be sticking with the default, like in the long term, but I certainly am for now. So if you guys have any feedback on that side, you know, if you really don't care, or if you'd prefer me to go back to the LB photorealism, or LP, is it LP? LB? Oh, I think it's LB. Yeah, so on with today's episode, or rather tonight's episode. As you can see, it's just going evening in this Minecraft world. So last time I built the marketplace, which I don't know. I like the building, but then I don't like it. It's weird. It's a love-hate relationship, you could say. I've changed the roof so it's wood, because it sort of contrasts a bit better. But I don't know. Now it seems like it's a bit too much, and I might change the main beam structures to something else. I don't know. Again, if you guys have any feedback about that, I'd be happy to listen. Also with the villagers, because I've been spawning a whole lot more of them. As you can see over there, I've got one of those townhouse things set up, or apartment blocks where you spawn like tons of villagers. And yeah, that created some weird issues, because there were a lot of villagers hanging around this area, and basically they found ways around the fence that goes around the whole village by using these iron bars and basically jumping over. So I've kind of fixed that with these fences, but we'll just see how effective that is. So far I haven't had any more get out, so yeah, that's pretty much it with that. I don't think I really made any other changes to the building apart from adding the villagers themselves. Oh, obviously I put the stands in for the villagers to sit in. So we're gonna have a look at the villagers in a second, and then we'll try out some trading. Okay, so we'll start over here on the left. So here we have the butchers, and basically they buy coal or charcoal and raw meat and gold ingots, and then they sell things like leather armor, saddles, and cooked meat. So for offer for these guys, I've got not really any good deals, you know. Leather pants again, with the difference being 3 emeralds to 2 emeralds. Oh, leather pants again for 3 emeralds, and a leather tunic for 4. So, as it stands, I won't really be making much use of them, but I've just got all of them in here at the moment. Okay, and over here we have the blacksmiths, who basically buy coal, iron, gold, and diamonds, and then they sell things like iron tools, diamond tools, iron armor, diamond armor, and chainmail. As you can see, they sell chainmail, because I've actually bought some, and basically it's the only legitimate way of acquiring it, so that's kind of cool. As far as the deals for these ones, you've got 14 emeralds for a chain chestplate, 9 emeralds for an iron leggings, 9 iron ingots for an emerald, and 9 emeralds for an iron sword. So nothing, you know, too amazing there. Then you've got the farmers, who yeah, it's a bit better because they sell things like, sorry, it's not actually about what they sell, it's about what they buy. I wonder if there's, I might have actually lost, oh no, this guy does it, here you go. Wheat for emeralds, this is where it starts getting good for getting emeralds. This isn't the best price you can get. I think you can get a 19 for wheat, I'm not certain. But basically, you can get rid of all your huge amounts of wheat and get some emeralds from them. And basically they just, I can't remember everything they buy and sell, but it's the natural sort of things. And I'll just have a look at the wiki for you guys. So basically they buy wheat, wool, raw chicken, cooked fish and gold, and then they sell all the natural things like bread, melon, apples, cookies, shears, flint steel, cooked arrow, sorry, cooked chicken, not cooked arrow, arrow and arrows, it should be, and flint. So they would be more useful to actually sell to. Then over here you've got the priests. Now these are the really, this is where it's really good to do some trading. For one thing, they can enchant tools, which I guess is okay. But if you, I don't know what that guy does, yeah, more enchanting. But these two on the end, you can give them 1 emerald for 3 redstone, and 1 emerald for 3 glowstone. I think you can get up to 4 redstone, but 3 glowstone's the maximum. Not absolutely certain about that. But basically, that's where it's the most efficient for buying redstone, for buying things from the villagers. So buying redstone, glowstone will be the best things you can buy, in my opinion. Obviously, I think that's the general consensus too. And then you have the librarians. Sorry, so they sell 12 books. Sorry, books. I mean, this one's 12 books for an emerald, 14 books for an emerald, 3 emeralds for a bookshelf, and then this guy. It's actually a pretty crap deal, but you can sell paper to them for emeralds. And basically, that is, I believe, the best way of acquiring emeralds from villagers. That is selling paper. And you can just make huge amounts of paper from sugarcane, and then sell it on and get tons of emeralds from them. And basically, that's what we'll be doing today. So that's pretty much it as far as the villages go. They've just been set up here. If they do later include additional ones, I've got some space for them. I don't actually need 6 farmers, it's just they're the main ones, so I thought, yeah, might as well put in more of those. And yeah, okay, now we're gonna go down to the sugarcane farm and collect some more, and then we'll come back and do some trading. Basically built a sugarcane farm a little bit too far. The village is over there, over that crest, and that means that this farm doesn't really load, which means, as you can see, it's not really grown at the moment. But I have harvested it a few times, and it does certainly work. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait for it to grow. I think what I might show you, I've found some interesting things whilst exploring this area. And we might just quickly run around over here, and I'll show you some of them. Some very weird chunk error, not chunk errors, but chunk glitches there, or a lot of them. I think a lot of people were saying that the 1.3 update is very glitchy. Oh yeah, this is a weird area here which I found, which I don't know what to describe it as, because it's not really a ravine. It's like a whole lot of caves, but it looks like something's just completely obliterated this area. Very weird. And very difficult to maneuver too. And then over here, I'm kind of doing this from memory, so I'm expecting to get a bit lost, but we'll work around that. Yep, over here we've got this big sort of really shallow but quite big lake. It's difficult to see how big it is because the bloody landscape won't load, but yeah, it's reasonably large, and it's one deep, so it's kind of weird to find one that's only one deep and covers such a large area. And this particular desert, it's actually a different desert from the other one because it's separated by a rolling plains biome, I believe. But it stretches around in that direction. Oh yeah, you can see this map has tons of chunk errors. Like if you download the map and you take a look at it in minuta, you'll be able to see there. I think it might be because I was testing some mods on it, but something's really corrupted the world, and in generating it's there are tons of weird areas where the biomes just split and don't have sort of natural transitions. But I guess it's not a huge deal, you know. A lot of wolves around here too. Anyway, so this desert stretches around here, and it's around here that's one of the most interesting places. I believe it's over here. I think it is. You've got to keep going. It's a little way from here, but basically the desert sort of gets narrower and narrower with certain biomes on each side. I think they're just forest on each side, and then yeah, this is it here. It gets to the point where it's like 20 blocks wide or something, and it just sort of goes up over the top, and yeah, it converges onto this, whatever. It gets to a very, very small point, and as you can see, we've got a desert village, which is pretty cool. One thing which I really like about this area is how it looks at night. It's hard to visualize, but especially this sort of crest area here, I can just imagine having a extending the rail track all the way out here and just climbing up over this crest and having a station into the desert village here. The desert village only has like 2 buildings, I think, but I guess I could expand it myself, and I'm not that concerned about how big it is because we've got the other village to do everything with. It's just a really cool point. Anyway, I'll head back and then we'll harvest that sugarcane and do some trading. Okay, all the sugarcane is grown to its maximum height, so we're gonna cut it down and then we'll go and trade it. There we go, we got nearly 13, just 2 off, whole 64 stacks of sugarcane, so that's pretty good. And I've got another probably 2/3 of a double chest back at the market, so we'll head back there now. I added all of my sugarcane to paper and put it in this chest, and basically I'm gonna just destroy this chest, and then I'll have 5 minutes to basically just stand there, and it will all be in my inventory, because with trading you basically have to stay with the same deal, or there's a 1 in 3 chance of sorry there's a 1 in 13 chance of the deal We've gone through all the paper and we've got nearly 3 stacks of 64 emeralds. I already had at least 1 stack of 64 though, so it's probably more like 1.5 from that trade. And I'm guessing if I just go away now, he's going to have lost it. You'll see him in a second. Yep, the purple things means he's basically evolving. And oh no, I was incredibly lucky. That deal is still there somehow. and now he's trading 3 emeralds for a bookshelf, and basically for him to get another new deal I have to trade at least 3 emeralds for a bookshelf for him. Now it's basically the last deal that they have available, and that I think if you just do it once it evolves them. Yeah. And now he'll have, ooh, oh hang on, he only has 2, so either it's replaced one of them exactly the same, or it's yeah, I guess it's just replaced the same one. Anyway, that's basically how the trading works, and yeah, got plenty of emeralds now to do some more testing. Before we finish this episode, I just want to do a quick sort of fix that we can now do with tripwire hooks that came in with 1.3. So basically, with the lighting here, the automatic lighting, there's a pressure pad there which activates it when I come in from the other side. So when I'm in, and then assuming I leave out here, it normally goes through. Actually, I can't remember which detector this it is that does the lighting, but one of these does the lighting, and as I exit with the minecart, the lights go off. The only thing is, I tend to sort of walk out here and then jump over the fence so I can work on the farm just without actually going out in a minecart, because it's a little bit faster. So that sort of poses an issue, and I guess I could do it with pressure plates, or I could have done it with pressure plates, but now I can do it quite easily with tripwires. So I've got to, I should have a better pick somewhere, but let me just see if I can work out which one of these does the okay, I think it's this one. Let's see, do I have a axe? It certainly looks like it's go. Yep. Okay. It's this one here. So if I'm right, and I think I'm correct, but I probably should have actually checked it before I started doing this. But the tripwires will actually get activated when you go over them with a minecart. I think that's right. So I'll just make a tripwire hook quickly. What do I need? I need a wooden plank, a stick, and some iron. So you go iron like that, a stick, and a wooden plank, and you get 2 tripwire hooks, which is perfect. I don't need eggs or whatever. And I might just put that iron back before I forget. I put the emeralds in here for now. I might have somewhere better to put them later. Oh, and I'm gonna need some sort of block. Place it on, unless you can just place them directly on the floor. No, I don't think you can. So, hang on. Let's see. If I replace, I don't know if I have so many wooden tools. Normally I use iron or diamond, but you know, as you'd expect at this level of the game. But anyway. Let's say if we just put a wooden block there, and the same on this opposite side. There we go. Oops, and I forgot the string. Just a second. And I should grab some smooth stone too. Do I have smooth stone? There we go. Where would string be? I'm still getting used to my new storage section. Okay. Place. Oh, I'm gonna need to just put that there. Does that attach? Oh, hang on. I probably just need to connect the two like that. Oh, hang on. Okay, now it seems to be working. And I think this should activate. Oh, technically it should. Let me just see. not quite fast enough. It should activate the wire. Ah, right, it's got to be directly underneath. So, and actually I don't need it to go that far anymore. I've lost the redstone back there. Okay. Doesn't matter, I've got plenty of redstone now. So, if I put a block there, and then put that there, get rid of that block, and that there, should activate it, and the lighting's off. Good. Now, can I actually put a rail back underneath here? Hang on. Should have actually checked that. This could have been completely meaningless without that. That's right, I can place it above, can't I? Hang on. Let's remove these hooks. Place them there. And there. Put a wire there, and I think, oops. I think I should still be at the right height to set it off when I go past via minecart, and now I just need to fix this redstone. Kind of screwed that up. I'll see if I can clean this up later, but it's just a bit of a proof of point. That'll do for now. Okay. So should then activate. Good. Okay, so it's off. I've come in and it goes on. Now let's just try leaving in a minecart. I think theoretically I should be at the right height, but again I haven't tested this, so there we go. So that lighting should be off now, and if I go back in, okay, let's just pretend I was actually on that minecart. There we go, it's on, and actually it didn't, the minecart is lower than that block. So it only goes off when you enter or exit as a person. I mean, I could be on a minecart, but yeah, that works a lot better. So I'll clean this up, and yeah, it's a good fix. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for being patient with my throat. It's just been a bit of a long day, and or my voice really. It's just I'm a little bit tired. But I thought, nevertheless, I'd make an episode for you guys, and yeah, I think it's been pretty good. Next episode, I might be in the lab doing something. I don't want to tell you what, because I might not end up doing it, but I'll have a think. Also, I should find a place for these guys. That shouldn't be really a huge project. It shouldn't be too difficult. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Again, you can check out my Twitter or my blog for updates and news. And if you like me, you can subscribe. If you know someone who'd like me, please mention me to them. And until next time, guys, I'm out.